Hi everyone, I'm Z, and today I'm going to be talking about 3 things that you can do to take your public speaking to the next level. Now, the motivation behind this video is I was recently honored to be invited as a guest speaker to a professional conference, and much like many of you, the prospect of having to get up in front of a stage of hundreds of people that I didn't know to deliver a presentation was frankly a bit intimidating. But it doesn't have to be. So I did quite a bit of reading, watching YouTube videos, and I've condensed all that information into 3 simple things that you can apply today to help improve the way that you deliver presentations in a public setting. Now, those 3 things are: 1, know your audience; 2, know your story; and 3, know how you're going to say it. Now, the first piece around knowing your audience is to come to the realization that when you're presenting, it's not going to be about you, it's going to be about your audience. And what I mean by that is you should make an effort to understand who your audience are. What is it that they already know, that they're aware of, and what is it that they're expecting from you? And some of this can be contextual because if you're presenting at a conference, quite clearly there's going to be a conference theme and a certain profile of the people who are going to be attending. But sometimes you could say that maybe it's a board meeting and you have an idea of who's going to be there and what it is that they want. Now, this is important because this leads to being able to understand your communication objectives. Now, a model that I found quite helpful was the think, feel, do model. And if you know your audience, you can start to develop a communication objective where you ask yourself, what is it that I want my audience to know, to feel, and to do? Because quite often, you're not just communicating information for the sake of communicating information. You want people to do something, to make a decision. And being able to understand the profile of the people you're presenting to helps you craft a really sharp communication objective, which leads nicely to number 2, knowing your story. And what I mean by that is you may have a lot of information, facts and figures, but the reality is human beings tend to remember stories a lot better. Stories connect, stories engage. So if you want to get a message across, think about how you are going to build a narrative guided by all that information and facts about my own experience. And you can do that. You can be the character in the story that you're telling. Or in fact, the audience could be the character. The key thing is not to just regurgitate a whole bunch of charts and text, but to actually engage your audience in their senses, tell a story, help them imagine themselves in a situation, because that would make your talk a whole lot more memorable. Now, the third and final piece is around knowing how you're going to say it. And this gets into a bit more of the technical aspects of communication. And it can be things like calibrating the pace of the way you speak. It could be the cadence, highs and lows, taking pregnant pauses. It can be body language, how you use your hands, how you move around the stage. And there is quite a lot of stuff that you can go and read up yourself. The key part here goes back to practicing. Practice in front of a mirror. The main thing is it's about knowing how you're going to say what it is that you're going to say. So you might be wondering how my story ended up. So I went ahead and I presented. And in all honesty, I thought it didn't go so well because I told a couple of jokes and they didn't really land. So it was an uncomfortable silence in the crowd. But it was a really nice feeling at the end when there was applause. And I had a few people come up to me in the conference to tell me, hey, they really enjoyed the talk, they learned something from it, and something that they might take back to their organization. Now, I hope that this short video can help you if you have to do some form of public speaking as well. And if you enjoy this kind of content, let me know. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe in the button down below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.